Hi, Stena. Shall we start?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Okay, let's get started. Welcome everyone join us today to our webinar on unleashing the power of TikTok Shop integration with LitCommerce and TikTok Shop. I'm Jessie, LitCommerce, LitCommerce Community and Partnership Manager at LitCommerce. Joining me is Ms. Dana Mazzella, Learning and Enablement Partner at TikTok Shop. Today, we will delve into the business opportunity that TikTok offers, particularly for small businesses. Our focus is on TikTok Shop and how it can contribute to your business growth. This topic will help you guys in making decisions like, should we expand to this platform? What opportunities and challenges will arise when selling on TikTok Shop? And how to manage inventory and orders from TikTok Shop to your current selling channel through LitCommerce. Now let me give you guys an overview of the whole webinar. First, Ms. Dana will provide an overview of TikTok Shop, showing how you can benefit from this platform and some best practice. LitCommerce will then guide you through TikTok integration, covering, connecting, listing products, managing inventory and orders, and finally, we will engage in the FAQ section to address any question you may have. Okay, Miss Dana, how are you? In the first part, me and everyone would love to hear from you.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Hi, everyone. I am Dana. So excited to be with you all today. So to quickly look at the content, I'm going to be covering, first I'll talk a little bit about what TikTok Shop is, and then I'll talk a little bit about levers that you have available to you on TikTok Shop to grow your business. And then I will cover a very high-level overview of some content best practices that you can keep in mind when you start creating your shoppable videos on TikTok Shop. So we can go to the next slide, please. Perfect. So TikTok Shop is our suite of e-commerce solutions integrated directly within TikTok that enables merchants and creators to showcase their products to the TikTok community and allow users to discover, consider, and ultimately purchase without ever leaving the TikTok app. And this is a really important piece that I will say several times during my section, which is that everything happens right on TikTok. Browsing and purchasing within the app means less friction, keeping users in-app and engaged with brands and products throughout the entire journey, leading into higher customer satisfaction, and then in turn, a better experience with brands. And as I mentioned, what is really, really unique and powerful about TikTok Shop is the fact that everything happens within the TikTok app, from product discovery, product details, checkout, post-payment activities. Everything happens right within the TikTok app. You can advance to the next slide. Thank you. So at large, shopping is set for a new revolution, and the e-commerce industry is expected to absolutely soar. And businesses are all wondering, how can they keep up with the rapid growth? And TikTok commerce is a huge opportunity for you to grow sales and drive revenue. TikTok has 1 billion monthly users who open the app on average 17 times a day. That's right, 17 times a day. And looking at the global hashtag views for the hashtag TikTok made me buy it, we see that over 61 billion global views for that hashtag alone. And this shows the volume at which people are actually purchasing based on content they are browsing on TikTok. And in fact, 83% of users say TikTok impacts purchase decisions. So by this, we see that TikTok's huge and diverse community is not only actively using the app, but they are actively looking to shop on the platform. And by this data, we see that commerce is organically and actively occurring within the TikTok ecosystem. And this is a really exciting opportunity to leverage this platform to promote and sell your products. Next slide, please. Thank you. So there are 4 native ways that you can encourage users to browse and buy on TikTok Shop. And the foundation for all of them is the product catalog, which serves as the backbone of the product showcase tab and native product details pages. Now, having a product showcase is important because that is actually what gives you the ability to link your products to your videos or live streams. So I'm going to walk through how this journey looks for a typical consumer. So as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, users have the option to shop through a product link embedded in your video. They also have the ability to shop during your shoppable live streams, and that is when you go live on TikTok and you tag the products that you're promoting, and the consumers will have the ability to purchase directly in just a few clicks. So you can see there on that second image from the left, that rectangle on the bottom, that is the pinned product card, and the consumer will actually be able to click on that during your live stream and purchase the product. And then next we have Shop tab. And now this appears on the TikTok app home screen in that top navigation bar. And TikTok Shop tab is a really new and exciting shopping feature on TikTok that helps brands reach consumers and promote products through a marquee position within the TikTok app. And then finally, consumers can also go directly to your product showcase and shop for the products that they have that you've displayed there after selecting which ones that you want to promote. And then once your audience shows interest for the product, the purchase experience is really, really seamless, and viewers can start the checkout process, as I mentioned before, without ever leaving the app. And this is my favorite thing because it really doesn't require a link in bio. There's no clunky inline web browser. It's super easy and seamless and a great experience for both brands and consumers. You can go to the next slide. Perfect. So to summarize what I've just covered, TikTok Shop unleashes the e-commerce potential through 4 key unique solutions that I'm going to walk through now. Now, first, we have immersive live shopping experience. Now, on TikTok Shop, as I've said, everything happens in app. And live shopping enables direct communication and connection with consumers through an immersive and highly engaging content experience. And then there's also campaigns and promotions. You're able to get access to TikTok Shop's campaigns and its extensive selection of promotion tools such as flash sale, store coupons, free shipping. We also have seasonal TikTok sponsored campaigns that are run. We are actually teeing up our spring sale, which will kick off at the end of March. So a lot of campaigns and promotions that are available to you. And then direct creator collaboration. You're able to discover, communicate, and work with thousands of creators through our open affiliate programs directly accessible on TikTok Shop. And by working together, there is a better chance for sellers to create content that really resonates with the TikTok audience. And finally is performance analysis. You are able to track performance, traffic, customer reviews, and transaction data through TikTok Shop's data dashboards. We can move to the next slide, please. Okay, so now I'm going to shift into some content best practices. Hopefully, after covering the value of TikTok Shop, you're thinking, okay, this sounds great, but how exactly do I get started creating content? And if there's one thing you take from this section, I want it to be that you do not need big budgets or fancy production to tell really great creative stories. The TikTok audience is interested in your real story, your authentic story, not a highly produced story. So if you feel a little overwhelmed about creating content, we'll walk through some things you can think about for creating your first shoppable content. And there are also a lot of built-in tools in TikTok that allow you to shoot and edit your TikToks right in app. So we'll walk through some content best practices quickly before passing it over to the LitCommerce team. So we can go to the next slide. Thank you. So some elements of effective content creation that I want you to think about when you're first creating content are these 3 R's: relatable, relevant, and real time. And what I mean by that is you want your content to relate to your audience. So you can partner with relatable creators, you can utilize your business story to connect with your audience, but you want to be mindful that your content is going to relate to the target audience. You will, of course, also want that content to be relevant. So make sure you're crafting relevant messaging that really will be relevant to the audience that you are targeting. And the final R is real time, which is my favorite, which essentially means participate in trends. TikTok is all about trends, and there's a lot you can leverage: seasonality, competitions, memes. So definitely spend time on the app, see what trends are happening, and see how you can create amazing content to align with those. Okay, we can go to the next slide. Okay, so when you're ready to create content, prior to creating your video, I think there's 3 great questions that you can ask yourself. First is, what is the main storyline of my video? The next is, what is the emotion behind the video? What do I want my audience to feel? What is the voice and tone? And the third is, what is the reason for users to buy this product? And ultimately, the focus area of your content should be in alignment with your unique selling point and the things that your audience cares about most. Next slide, please. Okay, so we're going to walk through 3 steps I think are great first steps to take when you're creating content. So first is determining your storyline. So you can see here on this slide, we have bucketed 2 storylines. One is showing, one is telling. So just to give some examples of each, a showing storyline is when your product is the star of the video. So something like a product showcase, where you're really showing your product, showing how it works, showing all its incredible features. Another great example, and you may have seen these on TikTok, is a day in the life vignettes. This is when you're telling a little story and you're taking your product throughout the day, showing your consumers the product from morning to evening and how you're using it throughout the day. And this is a really fun, engaging, narrative-driven showing storyline you can use. Another great example is step-by-step instructions, which is exactly how it sounds, showing using your product step-by-step. And then on the other side, we have a telling storyline. So first-person stories are a great way to do this. You can talk about your business, your founder, why you created the product in the first place. These are really resonating and engaging telling storylines. There's also 2 effects that you can use in TikTok within this telling storyline. One is response to comments. This is when you actually pin a comment from one of your customers and you talk about that comment in your video. This is great because you're showing great comments that your customers are leaving you, but also you're letting the audience know a little bit about what you're going to talk about in the video. So you're likely to keep them engaged throughout the duration of the video because they want to know what you're talking about and they want to hear your response to this comment. And another one that's very similar is customer testimonials. Another great way to create a telling storyline, highlighting something amazing that your customers have said and creating a shoppable video around that. So step 1 is going to be determining, am I doing a showing storyline or a telling storyline? We can jump to the next slide. Okay, so now you've established your storyline. Now you want to establish your voice. There are 6 common frameworks that you can use to do this, but there are definitely more. But 6 frameworks I like to start with are humor, information, inspiration, aspiration, entertainment, and emotion. Each of these are really effective in their own way, and businesses often use a mix of these across their content, depending on what they want to achieve with each particular TikTok. So to give a little bit of an example, if you're going to use the emotion framework, you could begin the creative process by asking yourself, okay, how do I want people to feel after watching this video? Since TikTok is all about creating vibes in video form, you really want to think about how the audience is going to feel. So for example, if I'm selling scented candles, I may want my audience to feel calm, relaxed, comfortable. I would then use those feelings to guide the selection of sound I use, the selection of effects that I'm using, and the overall format of the video. All right, we can jump to our 3rd step in content creation slide. Okay, and finally, once you have the basic TikTok format down, so you've determined your storyline, you've determined your voice, it's time to explore the most fun piece, which is the video features that live in TikTok. So I highly recommend experimenting with all of these in your video content to make your videos feel incredibly native to TikTok, which is absolutely the key to capturing the viewer's attention. Like I said at the beginning of this section, authentic stories are what really resonates with this audience, and these effects really make these videos feel very native to TikTok. So you absolutely do not need to or want to use every single feature in every video, but I think there are 4 key elements that you should try to include in each of your videos. So first is sound. It's TikTok. It's a sound-on platform. So whether you're leveraging music, voiceover, text-to-speech, or a combination of the above, you want to make sure there's a sound element in your videos. Now, it is a sound-on platform, but you also want to make sure your videos are accessible for everyone. So definitely include some element of text. I always put captions on in my videos, but you can also use text overlays to call out specific product features, different points that you want to highlight, maybe some coupons that you're using, and make sure that you're choosing formatting that supports the tone that you're going for in your video. So once you've determined that brand voice, make sure you're keeping the text overlay in line with that and not going too overboard with your text. And then third is transitions. If you have not played around with transitions, I'm sure you've seen a transition video on TikTok. They are so fun, and they're a great way to move your story along in a really dynamic way to keep your viewers interested and engaged in the content. And finally is filters and effects. Green screen, I'm sure we've all seen. Green screen is a great way to make your videos feel incredibly native to TikTok and show off your creative side. So for example, if you want to create a shoppable video that shows your product being built or behind the scenes operations, and you can't actually get in the place to film this, using a green screen video behind your video is a really, really, really great way to bring your audience on that journey. And then we can just hop to my final slide. Real quick, I just want to pop this QR code up here. Perfect. If you want to give this a scan, this is our official Sell with TikTok shop handle. We post daily content on this handle, helping educate our sellers on best practices, campaigns. We also run live stream sessions. So if you follow this handle, you'll be notified. So definitely give this a scan, give us a follow, and get more best practices on all of the things I covered today. But thank you so much. It was really a pleasure to join you all, and I will pass the microphone over to the team.
Thanks, Miss Dana, for letting us know more about TikTok Shop. During your starting stage, I do think that TikTok will somehow impact the whole social commerce trend. That's true because since we launched our TikTok Shop integration, the number of users integrated with TikTok has been increasing drastically. Allow me to introduce LitCommerce, a multi-channel selling tool for e-sellers to list and sell products to more than 20 platforms such as Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and also TikTok Shop. Especially, LitCommerce can centralize the data management process and price, inventory, products, and order are automatically synced into one dashboard. With LitCommerce app, you can easily manage with the 4 features. First, near-time sync of product listings, orders, price, and inventory across the sales channels. Apply template and recipe to edit hundreds to thousands of products in bulk. Streamline order flow by pulling orders from TikTok Shop and managing them from the e-commerce platform. Last but not least, you can connect 20 support channels, including e-commerce platform, online marketplace, and social media channels. Here's a list of supported channels for you to choose from. LeCommerce is suitable for every seller, whether you're already selling products on TikTok or haven't started yet. In any case, LeCommerce can assist you. Next, I will show you how LeCommerce works. The process of integrating TikTok Shop will include 4 simple steps: connect, list, sync, and manage order. Before you get started, there are a few things you need to prepare. First, you need an online store using an e-commerce platform. Next, on your TikTok Shop, you also need to set up your warehouse and delivery options. Okay, now let's get started. Log into LeCommerce. As mentioned above, you need to connect your online store, and I will pick Shopify as an example. Now hover on Add and Manage Channel. Choose TikTok from the list. Name your store and choose the shop region and hit the button Connect Account. Afterward, you will be directed to the TikTok Seller Center app. From here, click Install and you can set the renew option. Fill in some information like email address and phone number and click Confirm to allow LitCommerce access to your TikTok Shop data. Then, you need to authorize the LitCommerce app. Okay, you will be back to the LitCommerce dashboard. And yeah, that's it. You just finished connecting your online store to TikTok Shop. Now you will have 3 common cases when listing product on TikTok. First, you have product on your main store and now you want to list them on TikTok. The second case is you have products on TikTok and now you want to import them into your main store. And the last case, you have the same products on both your main store and TikTok and now you want to link them together. Let's start with the first case. After connecting 2 channels, LitCommerce will automatically import all products from your online store into the app. I will choose PlayStation 2 and list it on TikTok. You should be aware that all your product will be saved as draft listings. Now the app will show a window where you can set up a default shipping and category template. A default template will automatically apply to current and future listings. You can skip this step and set this up later. From here, I will demo setting up shipping template. Choose your warehouse and delivery option as the same as what you have done on TikTok. You also need to provide information about product weight and dimension. Next, set up your category template. I will put my product in the video game category. Okay, you can fill in some optional information as shown on the screen. From here, don't worry, we always add clear and detailed explanation on every field you need to work on by hovering over the question mark icon. After that, click Save and Continue. Now the product is transferred to the TikTok channel. You can edit further information before publishing it on TikTok. If not, you can directly publish it. Okay, wait a minute, then go back to your TikTok dashboard and reload the page. You can see the PS2 product appear on the product list. Voila. For the second case, I will guide you to import TikTok products to LitCommerce. Now, you can see there are some options you can choose like auto-link products, import deleted listing, and select the product type you want to import. Okay, after that, LitCommerce will import all TikTok products to the app. Okay, wait a moment. Reload the page and check them out. Pick one or more products and create them on Shopify from the drop-down menu. Okay, confirm. I will copy the product title. Okay, go back to Shopify all products and paste it. Okay, you can see the product appear on the list with the product origins from TikTok. For the last case is you want to link the same product from TikTok and your main store. The unlinked listing is color red and select the product with the same SKU. The red icon is now changed to blue. Actually, once you import TikTok product, you have the option to auto-link product SKU. Now select channel setting to sync your data. LitCommerce allows you to sync product data like price, inventory, and order. Now I will turn on one by one. There also have other sync options you might want to enable as well. Especially for sellers who use Shopify, we do have the option to sync Shopify warehouse location. Now hit save button and your product data will be synced every 15 minutes. Let me talk more about ordering. Once you enable import order to main store, LeCommerce will pull every order from TikTok Shop channel into Shopify. Okay, when I turn it on, I will go and check in my Shopify store. Okay, from here, I will reload the page. Go to orders. And you can see the TikTok order has been pulled into the Shopify order dashboard. And from here, you can fulfill the order right from the Shopify store. And that is, I just demo how you can use LitCommerce to list, sell, and manage your data between your store and TikTok. You can also start the same process with other selling channels like Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and many more. In the next part, I will show you the overall pricing model of LitCommerce. We offer a pay-as-you-go pricing model based on the number of channels and listings that suit your needs. We also offer free plan forever for you to try and list some product on preferred channel. With the free plan, you can connect up to 2 channels, list 20 product listings, make use of template and recipe listing feature, and get the advanced listing manager. Also, you can check out LeCommerce reviews on Trustpilot, Shopify app, LeCommerce app, and more to see how our current users have chosen and believe in LeCommerce. The 4.9 star rating is everything pushing us forward to complete and please our beloved customer in any case, any problem. From here, we just capture the review from our app listing. For further assistance, feel free to contact us at the email address shown on the screen. I will also put the QR code for you to directly access LeCommerce on the TikTok app market. And yeah, me and Miss Dana has shown you about TikTok Shop platform and how you can use LeCommerce to sell on TikTok. The next part is the FAQ section. Okay, we have Mr. Kevin, CEO of LitCommerce here to help me answer you guys' questions. Hi, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah. Hi,
Thank
Jessie.
you.
Hi,
Yeah,
everyone.
thank you. Thank you for being here with us today. So this is the FAQ section. So the audience will drop some questions in the chat box and let's check. Hi, audience. Do you have any questions? Please comment during the chat box.
Yeah.
Mr.
No.
Kevin, how are you feel today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we have the question. Do you provide shipping solution from Mr. Madmal Taha?
Man.
I think
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, Mr. Taha. I don't know, is it Mr. or Mrs. We do not provide shipping solution within our apps. Instead, we rely on the shipping solution app natively provided by TikToks or your native e-commerce platform like Shopify.
Oh, a question about TikTok about LeCommerce app. Mr. Kevin, can you help Haley by answering this?
Yeah, can LeCommerce auto suggest the category for my listing like TikTok does? Yeah, LeCommerce also can do that. In the listing form, the category will be automatically suggest based on the listing names and or other information.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, another question. How do you handle the multi-location in Shopify? Yeah, we fully support the multi-location in Shopify, and we also support multi-location in TikTok as well. Or you can also call that multi-warehouse. And we have the ability to map the location in Shopify with the location, the warehouse in TikTok, so that the product inventory will be synced correctly.
mm. Okay, we have another question from Brooke. Hi everyone, what if I have multiple warehouse on both the main store and the TikTok side? How will LeCommerce handle the inventory? Okay,
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Kevin?
already answered the question. Yeah, we can map the location and let the synchronization process handle the inventory correctly.
Okay, we have another question. Which areas does TikTok Shop cover? Only US? We also support other region like UK and Asia besides US.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah. I have a
When
shop.
you in KSA. Well, yeah.
Oh, TikTok Shop.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. Yes, thanks for that. For now, as we know, TikTok Shop is not available for KSA or Saudi Arabia. Yes, so sorry for that. So we just need to wait.
Okay, so I think that's enough for today. For the question we cannot answer right now, our team will reply in the comment or via email afterward. I sincerely appreciate the presence of Mr. Kevin, Ms. Dana, and everyone here. I hope you guys have a valuable insight on this platform, and I hope to have more upcoming events to meet you guys again. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you in the upcoming event. Goodbye.